What's good, guys? It's Sam here, and I wanted to talk about my total earnings from online. It is not just going to be Amazon anymore, so stay tuned for that. But before we get into it, make sure you press that subscribe button. It's just a little red button that has the outline of subscribe. Just click on that, and then press that little bell notification. Because then when I post 4 or 5 videos a day, you get 4 or 5 notifications. I don't know what could be better than that. That's not going to get annoying even slightly, right? So with that being said, let's get into the video. With a little bit of context, back in the end of November 2018, I had decided that I was going to create an online source of income that would support me and allow me to live the life I want to live anywhere I want to live. So completely geographically independent, where I could spend any time in any location and still be able to earn money. And that was at the very beginning of November is when I started going all in on YouTube. I had a YouTube channel for a number of years, but I was only doing it a little bit here, a little bit there, and then I'd take a couple months off and then do a little here and there. And so I first decided that that's what I was going to do. Then I went through and figured out how much I needed to make. How much I needed to make from online sources. And at a minimum, I could spend a little less, but about $2,000 a month. So I said $3,000, $100 a day, right? And I gave myself to the end of March 2020. So this is part of that journey. It has been approximately 4 months so far. Today's March 3rd, 2019, and I've crossed the $50 mark. So I've made over $50 online just doing my shit. And I'm going to go over that with you. So it's been 4 months, right? 120 days. Could you go 120 days like putting in work and not necessarily seeing the results? I don't know, you tell me. But this is, I'm going to talk about the combination of what this comprises, what this is made up of, and just give you an update on all the results and where we're going to be going forward. I'm going to be continue to do these as I progress along that journey. Okay, so the first way that I started to monetize the channel on YouTube was through Amazon affiliates, and I started that at right around Thanksgiving of 2018 in November. So I'd already been going for about 3 weeks on YouTube, going every single day, putting out content. On right around the Thanksgiving, I started putting affiliate links in there. I got my first sale in December. So the results here, basically December, January, and February are when I actually started making the money. November, I didn't make anything. And I'm not including some other things that I do, like I started getting rid of a lot of shit in the apartment, so I sold some of that off. So that's not included. This is just directly related to the stuff online. Even though the stuff I got rid of in my apartment, I sold online. Okay, which I might include that if it was more consistent. I'm just not including it now. So in the month of December, I made $23.80. I'll go through the dollar amounts, then I'll go through the actual conversion from YouTube. Actually, let's start with the conversion. So on YouTube, I had 23,000 roughly, and I'll show you this in a second, about 23,000 views in the month of December, and 313 clicks through from YouTube to Amazon. So that's a conversion from YouTube to Amazon of 1.38%, over 1%. Once they're on Amazon, right? So you take this large group, then you funnel it down, right? Once you have that smaller funnel, then even further are the ones who actually purchase. So once they're on Amazon, then they convert it 3.19% for that month. So the total month of December, items purchased on Amazon, so this is not how much I made, this is just the items that people purchased, was $387. Now, January, it was about 37,000 views. So the number of views went up substantially. The number of clicks stayed about the same, right? Because think of the mindset, right? December versus January, the holiday season versus January where people are buying less. So the total number of clicks increased, and I'm about to get into the conversion, but you should already be thinking like, well, if the views went up and the clicks went up by only a marginal amount, views went up by a lot, but the clicks went up by a marginal amount, then the conversion has to drop. And if you did think that, that's correct. The conversion from YouTube, right, that 37,000 people to Amazon was at 0.92%. So out of 1,000, you'd have what? Out of 10,000, you'd have 92 people who click through. And so there was 313 clicks on that. Once on Amazon, though, the actual conversion went up. The conversion went up to 3.27. So it went up in December, it was 3.19. In January, it was 3.27. And for a total of $272 worth of merchandise that was purchased in the month of February. The total number of views went down. And I'm actually going to check out something very quickly to see if the views per day actually went down. So the views per, let's see, because in the month of January I had about 100 and, okay, so they were almost the same. So in the, actually that's kind of interesting. It has been pretty much flat. The total number of views per day in January were 1,181 on average. The total number of views per day on average in the month of February, this is from YouTube, is 1,183. So virtually the same. I got slightly more views per day, even though the total view count for the month of February is less, but there's 3 less days. So if they were the same length, the total number of views would have been marginally higher. The total clicks from YouTube to Amazon was 241 clicks. So the conversion dropped again to 0.73. Once on Amazon, the conversion dropped again. So it was 3.27 in January conversion, meaning somebody watches a video, clicks on my link, goes to Amazon and purchases something, right? So that conversion, once they're on Amazon, dropped. The total, I'm gonna show you this right here. So this is the total conversion from YouTube to Amazon right here. You can see it's just come down consistently. This right here is once on Amazon. This is the conversion on Amazon. This is the aggregate total amount of money that was purchased on Amazon. Now, this last one is pretty interesting, and I just found out about this one today. Today is March 3rd, is Robinhood. Robinhood is a brokerage platform that I use. It's completely free, meaning there's no cost for trades at all. Like you can trade stocks and mutual funds and ETFs, even options, 100% free. So it's completely changing how a lot of people do their investing. It's 100% free. They make their money in other ways. So if you want to check that out, well, first of all, there's a link in the description for Robinhood. And if you sign up for Robinhood using that link, you get a free share of stock. And I get one as well. So I made a different video about this for Robinhood. Some news came out last year, and I use that platform and I find them interesting, so I made a video on that. Somebody clicked on my link and signed up, and I got a free share of Sirius XM satellite, which is valued at $6 per share. So the total compensation I've made over the last 3 months is $51.83. I'll show you that right here. So I don't have any earnings yet from any other sources in the month of March yet. But by the end of March, I should have some from Amazon as well. But I've made $51 so far, which is amazing. That's truly amazing. 4 months in to have that. Not that that's a tremendous amount at all, but I'm not selling anything yet. So that's pretty amazing. I'm looking forward to getting to $100. And we'll see if I can do that in a lot less than 4 months. Stay tuned if you want to follow along. If you guys have any questions on what exactly I'm doing, let me know down below in the comments. Also in the description next to the Robinhood link, there is a link for my Instagram. You can jump over there and say what's up. I will answer any questions you might have. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Talk to you soon.